Hello and welcome to Dear Self-Care Reiki. I'm Courtney Lauran and I will be your Reiki healer for today's session. It is my intention for the highest good and the highest good of all concerned that you heal and balance on all levels, removing any blockages and any dissonance that may be within you. So please be open to receiving the healing energy being sent your way. In today's distance Reiki session, I am focusing on Scorpio season. Happy birthday, Scorpios. In this season, it is going to bring its own challenges and its own revelations, and I just want to do a session that can prepare us for what is to come during the Scorpio season. So I will be using the crystal selenite to cleanse and clear the aura, and I will also be using crystals that are known to help with Scorpio season, such as malachite, black obsidian, and satellite. They all bring their own healing energy to the forefront into the aura, intense healing energy, and also calming energy that we are going to need during the Scorpio season. So take a deep breath in with me and release. Find a comfortable position. Settle into yourself. Release any tension in the body. And as this session goes on, I will be sharing with you a self-care message for this Scorpio season. Scorpio season brings the energy of rebirth, of metaphorical death and making room for new life, of change and transformation, of destruction. And with that energy, we want to make sure we are allowing bad habits and negative thoughts to die, to leave room for the newer and better things that we want in our life to flourish. When we do this, when we make room for new life, things start to open up for us. We start to feel a sense of freedom that we didn't feel before, because we are not being held back or held down from old structures, from anxiety. We are able to rebuild in the way that we want to rebuild. And during this Scorpio season, emotions can be intense, and they can be passionate, and they can be powerful, and we have to make sure that we stay in control of our emotions, but we also give ourselves time to feel through those emotions and meditate and stay grounded, because those emotions will be so intense. We have to be strategic in how we go about them and how we go about expressing them and taking it all in. So we also want to be aware in this Scorpio season to not become too secretive, because when emotions and feelings are intense, sometimes we hold them within. We try to hide them from the outside world, and that can benefit us to a certain extent, but we just don't want it to make us become secretive, manipulative, or possessive in our feelings and our thoughts and our actions and our emotions, because that is definitely the flip side of what the Scorpio energy can bring. So be aware of it. Make sure you are staying grounded and that you are meditating and you are letting yourself go through these intense emotions so that they can shed, so that they can experience their metaphorical death from within you, and you make room for new energy, new life, new emotions, change, healing, and give yourself the ability to transform and be able to transform into what you now need for yourself, now that those old emotions and old structures and anxiety and fear and doubts and all those negative things that were within you, as you start to shed them during this season and prepare for the following season of optimism, you transform into what you need. You transform into the type of support that you need for yourself. You transform into the feelings and emotions you want to feel. Okay? So focus on how you are feeling during this season. It is very important, no matter how intense they get, how powerful they feel, that you focus and ground in those emotions, because that is the only way that you can release them. That is the only way that they can shed. That is the only way that they can have their death and have their metaphorical funeral of you just saying, peace be with you. Please leave my space. Please leave my energy. Please leave my aura, my being. So focus on those emotions. Feel through them. Feel through them. Try to feel through them in the most healthy way possible. Definitely lean into more self-care practices that bring you that ease that you need and bring you that peace that you're going to need to balance out those intense emotions. Taking baths during Scorpio season is definitely beneficial because it is a water sign season, and so connecting with water can help you wash away all of those things that you are no longer trying to hold within you. Okay, so try to do some of that during this season and really, like I said, feeling your emotions. And I'm only repeating that because it's hard. It's hard to do so. It's hard to sit with our emotions, especially when it's intense. So sometimes in our stubborn minds, we have to hear it more than once to say, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to sit with these emotions. You have to remind your own self more than once to sit with those emotions. Do not run away from your emotions during this Scorpio season. And remember that you are going through the motions to make room for new life. And that new life is like the sun rising. It is a feeling that is beautiful. It is a feeling that is joyous. It is a feeling that makes your soul jump. Makes your soul happy, makes your spirit filled. So that new life is going to have so much more optimism within it as we prepare for the season after Scorpio season. And for us to get there, we have to journey there. For us to get there, we have to allow ourselves. So it's like one door closing and one door opening, and us making the decision to walk through the door that has opened, knowing that we have no idea what is behind that door, but we must walk through it if we want to change, if we want to transform, if we want to invite in better energy, and if we want to have a better way of life, especially if we've been going through anything that has been intense, any emotions that have been intense, any feelings that have been hurtful, any feelings that have been damaging. Let's not hold on to it. It's already, at least where I am, it's fall season, and the leaves are falling down and they are starting to die, and that is a reminder of the season we are in. It is a reminder of the seasons that we experience in our life, that things must die for things to come anew. Okay? So focus and remember that your thoughts that you create are going to be what gets you through those intense emotions. Your thoughts are just as powerful as your feelings. So focus on feelings, focus on thoughts that are positive, focus on thoughts that uplift you, focus on thoughts that show you the silver lining of what you're going through. As you are releasing, as you are shedding, as you are having your rebirth, focus on why you are going through this. Focus on and visualize what you see yourself becoming once you go through this, right? The caterpillar phase into the butterfly phase. And don't be afraid to walk your new path. Don't be afraid to journey. Take with you what you need and only what you need. So take with you the self-care practices that benefit you. Take with you the people that benefit with you. Take with you the emotions and thoughts and feelings that serve you well. Take with you only what serves you. Your inner self, your outer self, and your higher self. They are journeying together to find harmony and balance in creating a better self. And not to say that you are not already better, just to say that you are transforming. And every time we transform, it is something a little bit more better than what we were before. Otherwise, we wouldn't be transforming. We wouldn't be going through change. We wouldn't voluntarily sit with our emotions and heal and grow, right? So growth helps make us better in many ways. So that's what I mean by a little bit better. As you journey on, don't be afraid of your journey. Don't fear your journey. Embrace your journey, one foot at a time, as always. A slow process. Don't rush your journey. Don't run. It's not a race. So please take your time journeying within yourself, and then take your time journeying back out to your outer self, right? That journey inward is going to be where you feel most of the intensity, and then the journey back outward to where you become and you have transformed and you have rebirth and this new life is beginning is just as important. And that journey is filled with a little bit more light and a little bit more ease. So both journeys completely valid, completely go hand in hand with each other, and completely need you to stay committed through it so that you can elevate. Okay, so you can have that change that you seek within your life and within yourself. And Scorpio season is the perfect season to begin that journey within and to work on all of the transformations that you see for yourself, that you've been putting off, that you've been holding on, that you've been daydreaming about, that you've been wanting to do, and you've been putting on the back burner, so to speak. Scorpio season is going to bring that right up, okay? And you can handle it. You are supported. You are supported. You are supported. And I want you to know that after you go through all of this, after you journey, after you take your time journeying and you feel secure, you will have a new mindset. You will have a new perspective. You will have a new zest for life. You will have new ideas, new thoughts. Your transformation will be exactly what you need it to be. Even if it is a small transformation, that is a foot in the right direction. It is what you needed personally for yourself. And if it is a big transformation, just know that you are surrounded by love. Know that your support system is there for you. Don't forget to lean into your support system. Don't forget to lean into your spiritual support system. Big transformations need big support and a big level of spiritual support. So definitely invite that, embrace that, and continue with that on your journey, okay? That new shift, that new perspective, that new mindset, it will be exactly what you need it to be. So That is your focus, right? That is your target, is to have that new life, to have that rebirth, to have that new perspective, and to know that no matter how intense the feelings, you can work through them. And however they need to come out of you, let them come out of you. Tears, a scream, a good howl at the moon, kickboxing, I don't know, any way that you need to release these intense emotions in a healthy way, do that and do more of that. All right? That is my self-care message for you. I hope it resonates and I hope that it serves you well. I hope you have an amazing Scorpio season. Please continue to receive the Reiki energy being sent to you. And until next time. I want to thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Remember to be well, stay liberated, and until next time, peace.